Hello and welcome back to another EP18 video. Today we have the final episode of Season 1 of Villarreal Career Mode. It is the finale of the season anyway, not of the series. And we start today's episode off with a simulated game against Cordoba. And yes, I was playing a bit of a reserve team, but Cordoba is a team that we should be looking to get a victory against anyway. And I mean, at the end of the day, we do get the victory from this game, I am going to admit. But we had a lot of tired legs from the cup final, which we managed to, if you haven't saw it yet, make sure you go back. But it was an awesome game. Either way, whatever result we got from it, it was so good. A neutral game of football perspective, it was an awesome game. But as you can see, we do continue on in the league. It is a game against Real Sociedad now at the Odromo Stadium. And well, we take on David Moyes' men in hope that we can sort of salvage just something from the game, try and get the 3 points, because we are 6 points behind fourth spot, and it seems to be running away from us very quickly. Atletico Madrid sit in fourth now, as Real Madrid took their spot for third. But you can see early on it doesn't start well, as Sociedad's Carlos Villar actually puts them 1-0 up, and Villar, the former Arsenal and West Bromwich Albion winger or striker or wherever he plays, he actually puts them in the ascendancy. But Vieto does ensure that we actually get a goal back very early on, and that's a brilliant shot. No one could deny that shot from Luciano Vieto, and that's what I like about him. He has got a good shot on him now and then. But we go in a hard time at 1-1, and we're just trying to hold out the game, trying to make sure that we can get just something from it at least. But Xavi Prieto, what a header, and then he reacted first after the header hit the upright, and he reacted first, like I said, he just got there first. My defenders were all a bit too stationary there, and well, that ended up avoided last-ditch challenge as well from the Sociedad defender, but we really were in trouble, and we actually lost this game. But this was the weird thing is, Sociedad and David Moyes' men got the victory, yet they all look sad at the end. And then Diego Costa, in a moment, you'll see him clapping. Now, what the hell? We lost. How can we be happy? We're probably not going to get bored now. Look, we're going to have another look at that. Rooney's really sad. His hands on his knees there is that Prieto? I'm not sure who number 10 is for Sociedad, but where is the sensical in that? What on earth is going on there? Not really sure. Anyway, we will continue on into the next game. Again, it is a massive one. Atletico Madrid, if we want any hope of getting fourth, we have got to win this game. Looking at the league table now, as it just comes up, you can see that we fell 9 points behind Madrid. We need to win this game if we want anything. We've got 5 games left. It is still possible. It's still mathematically possible, but it is very unlikely. And Costa, only on against his former club, actually pulls away a shot, but it is deflected out for a corner kick, which resulted in nothing. But Bernardeschi goes on a bit of a counter-attack down the wing here, plays it through to Diego Costa. Diego Costa, the inevitable against his former club, he absolutely destroys the shot. He followed through with it brilliantly, a great bit of power on it, but unfortunately, it just smashed the bar, or the post. I can't actually see, I don't know which one it was. It was just so powerful and so quick. But, okay, I think I've just completely fucked up. What the hell? Where was the Diego Costa goal? Oh no, that was awful. What a brilliant way to end the series. I will show the Diego Costa goal at the end of the episode, but basically, to put it in small explanatories here, Diego Costa scored a fabulous goal against Atletico Madrid, and of course I didn't celebrate against his former club, it was just inevitable. But in the 81st minute, Atletico Madrid, who were pressuring us all game, it is Edin Dzeko, their new signing, who goes through one-on-one. It was a good flick over and a brilliant volley, I must admit. Post and then slight tip of the other post and then in. Brilliant volley. That's a fabulous bit of work from him. And they were pressurising us, you could tell, but I mean, it was a bit of a disappointing game because I would say we were the better side, but that point is useless for us. So why Atletico Madrid are sad, I'm not really sure. Again, it was a useless point. It does absolutely nothing for us, and it's just as bad as a loss, to be honest, because now we really are stuffed up. So not the best of starts since the cup game. Of course, we've got the win against Cordoba, but that was a simulated game. I haven't won a game yet, and by the way, my guy glitched out there as well, you might see. It sort of paused and then flickered. Don't know why I did that. But RC Deportivo is our next opponent, and of course we travel to Deportivo to face them. And early on, well, guess what happens? They just weave in and out our defenders. Great bit of skill, great bit of dribbling, and beats Asenjo at the far post. So Deportivo 1-0 up, and there was just something about this team. It just wasn't working. Something wasn't right in the games after the cup final. I don't know why. I think maybe it was because... well, if we lose this game, by the way, as well, and Atletico Madrid win, it is mathematically impossible for us to get the Champions League spot, which, well, I mean, to be honest, if we don't get the Champions League spot, it's not a disappointing season. We've matched our objectives of getting the Europa League spot. But it's just a bit of an average season, you know. Normally on career mode, I expect to do a bit more than subpar. And despite all our efforts, Deportivo do, in fact, go ahead and get the second goal this game. And something just wasn't working with this team. I don't know what it was. I mean, I just came into games losing for some reason, and I don't know why. No matter what I put into it, I just never got anything back out. And it isn't just since the cup game, especially since the cup game, the cup final, but all over the season, since we lost Eibar in like our fourth game, we haven't been consistent whatsoever. And you can see, because it is mathematically impossible, we do go ahead and simulate our final few games. Now, Villarreal finished on 60 points in real life with, I believe it was so many wins, 12 draws, and then 9 losses or something like that. We'll get the table up of the real table later on. But you can see, despite the fact that we have got a red card, Dos Santos, the central attacking midfielder, Jonathan Dos Santos, does put us 1-0 up here against Elche. And it's quite funny, actually, because in the games where we simulate, we win. I mean, are we better? Is our team literally better than we think? Just it's not working for us. I mean, unfortunately, we conceded a 90th minute goal there. But really, should we do better just by simulating the season? I swear down. Because, I mean, this game against Malaga now, I mean, this was going to be a different one. Again, I was just simulating out because it was mathematically impossible. We've got nothing to play for. But this time, we get another red card, which is disgraceful. Awful, awful, to be honest. I mean, we need better discipline. And the goal scorer, of course, gets a yellow card for them as well. Jokic puts us on level terms. And, well, you can see that this game does play out to be a draw, despite the fact that they go 2-1 up. We get the 2-2, and eventually it is 2-2. So, I mean, again, a bit of a weird game, just a draw again. And in fact, we sat on 60 points, which means at the moment our season was just as good as the normal Villarreal season. So, I mean, it's very realistic, I suppose, in some ways. I mean, if we win this game, we finish only 3 points above where they finished in real life. It starts well. Dos Santos gets the goal. And I mean, to be honest, yes, that's not too bad. It's what's expected. But normally on career mode, I do expect myself to do a bit better than what the team does in real life, which is normally what you expect. You do slightly better. But to be honest, I haven't here. It's been a very weird season. It's been a difficult season, you know. And if it wasn't for the 85th minute goal from Costa, I'd have only finished 1 point above what Villarreal did in real life. It's been a difficult season. And I do go through all the stats, of course. You can see Barcelona don't smash out the league, but Valencia gets second. You can see we finish on 63 points, 17 wins. Villarreal got 16 in real life. And then Granada, Almeria and Cordoba all go down. So basically, we replace 1 win for 1 loss from Villarreal's actual results. They actually did get 12 draws in their season. But CD Tenerife and what was the other team? I can't remember. Real Valladolid will be joining us next season, which is a surprise, actually. I was going to do a Tenerife career mode, but I thought it would take too long because it would take me 2 seasons to get promoted at least. But no, according to FIFA, apparently they can just get promoted straight away, which was a bit surprising because, I mean, I didn't expect that to happen, to be honest. Because it just seems Tenerife aren't very good on FIFA. But you can see the leagues from around the world. Chelsea win the Premier League as per in real life. Arsenal get 4th. West Brom, Leicester and Swansea go down. Very unusual relegation there. Norwich and Wigan will join themselves into the Premier League party next season, whilst getting relegated is Rotherham, Brentford and Blackpool. And as you can see, again, Fleetwood getting relegated, which is again a surprise. Crawley staying up in this timeline. Portsmouth getting promoted. And, of course, you've just got all the other leagues. If you want to pause to look at any in particular, you can see Bayern winning the Bundesliga as per, Juventus winning the Serie A as per, and now we've got our squad report, which has been eagerly awaited. Asenjo, although improving, hasn't quite gone up in a big stat yet. Mario Gaspar, due to injury, did actually start declining. Musacchio doing brilliantly, I love the guy. Victor Ruiz, okay, +2. Jan Costas, okay. Campbell, yeah. Bruno, blah blah blah. Pina +2. Blassie, stationary, to be honest, not amazing from him. And again, Diego Costa, stationary movement. But he did get 16 goals from 20 games, which I will take, to be honest. Dorado declining. You've got Bernadeschi, who's gone up by 1. Unfortunately, Vieto stayed stationary as well. He got 22 goals in 33 appearances. So that's a goal every is it 3 games or whatever? No, every 2 games. No. It's thirds, that isn't it? 11, 22, 33 sort of thing. So it's a goal every 1/3 of games. So Morgan Schneiderlin -1, which was a disappointment. I'd expected him to be going up. Forget about going down. That's because of his injury, though, of course, which hit him quite badly. And then we've got our loaned out players: Aquino, Pereira, Chani going down, Espinoza going up. So we've got a decent amount of backup in the loan section, which isn't too bad, to be honest, I will take, but probably a lot of them will be shifted on next season. So now we've got our performance meeting scheduled, and the uncertainty surrounding Musacchio, unfortunately, is decisive. Musacchio has said he wants to leave, which is a disaster. I love the guy. I've always wanted to use him on career mode. I've finally got to the career mode where I'm going to use him, and he wants to leave. And it just seems like the whole core of this Villarreal team at the moment is being ripped out, and it's a real shame, because this guy is the guy that I wanted to develop. He's the club captain. Our captain wants to leave. He's possibly one of the best players, one of the most exciting players in our squad. And you can see we just do advance on towards the end of the season. But anyway, that'll be a shame. You'll find out what happens with the Musacchio saga in Season 2. You see all the players returning from loan here. But anyway, I did have watching. If you did enjoy, make sure you smash the like button. It's been a pretty good season. Again, just an average season, a very unusual one. It's been a struggle. This Villarreal side, there's something missing from it, which I want to try and fix and redeem in the next season. But you can see that the board say that they should move him on, should shift him on. But anyway, like I said, I did have watching, and I will see you next time for Season 2 of Villarreal Career Mode.